Oh no, Trump is not gonna like this. Emmanuel Macron, his jerking buddy, who does the handshakes they do those really pulley handshake things, gave a speech in Greenland, essentially saying, without saying Trump's name, back the off, Donald. Okay, and I can't imagine Trump's reaction. Maybe that's why Trump was so upset with Emmanuel in the post that I'll show you. But let's just jump right to this speech, the caption of it, which I wonder who this is in reference to. I have to be honest, I have been around a long time, okay? I've been around the block. And in politics, I'm not used to politicians, French presidents, for example, flying to Greenland to say, Greenland will not be sold. It's kind of random. What? To who? What? Greenland will not be invaded. It's like, who's invading Greenland? What's happening? But now, because of Trump's threats to do just that, recently Hegseth's getting asked, you remember that clip, the Republican going, just please, I'm trying to help you. Don't, just tell them you don't have plans to invade Greenland. And Hegseth wouldn't answer it. Well, Macron posted, Greenland is not to be sold, with these remarks.
Let me tell you that being here with you at invitation of your authorities is for us the occasion to convey a very clear message of French and European solidarity towards Denmark, Greenland, and people of Greenland. A message of respect for your sovereignty and respect for your choices.
Now, just one thought as we're watching this, and I'll play the rest of it, but can we just, like, this is a serious subject. Can we just turn down the dial a little bit on the sexy voice? Like, just a little bit? Because you're giving me all very confused thoughts. It's like, Greenland deserves to be sovereign, but then the way you're saying it, I'm like, oh yeah, sovereign the hell out of Greenland. I'm like, I'm getting hot, but what is this? Respect for your choices. It's just, ooh, you don't gotta respect my choices. Click the subscribe button.
Choice of security, economic and social development, sustainable monitoring of your natural resources. A message of support for your territorial integrity, your borders. In a few words, everybody think in France, in the European Union, that Greenland is not to be sold, not to be taken.
Yeah, to our French viewers, by the way, I know it's probably just the accent, what I'm referring to, but just, do you know that about yourself when you speak English? Like, he's saying Greenland shall not be taken. And I feel flirted with. It's weird. Like, why is he flirting with Greenland? There's great substance to what he said. And this is only happening because Trump does have this weird pipe dream, dystopian vision of taking over Greenland so he can have a bigger, redder map to put on his wall. But maybe this was why Trump was a little bit hostile to him whenever Macron was... I thought this was Macron doing Trump a solid, saying, hey, maybe Trump's going back and leaving the G7 early, going back to the White House because he is facilitating a ceasefire or is going to secure a peace deal with Iran. Trump said no. Publicity-seeking President Emmanuel Macron of France mistakenly said that I left the G7 summit in Canada to go back to D.C. to work on a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. Wrong. Which is a crazy thing to say about him saying that you're going to be a peacemaker. That's kind of a compliment, but okay. Wrong. He has no idea why I'm now on my way to Washington, but it certainly has nothing to do with a ceasefire. Much bigger than that, whether purposely or not, Emmanuel always gets it wrong. Stay tuned. Recently, I'm responding to him going, stay tuned, and kind of teasing us striking Iran. I mean, that's what he's doing. He's teasing it. And then recently on the White House lawn during the poll ceremony, he was saying, no, you don't know what I'll do. No one knows what I'll do. And it's just, why are you talking like this? And meanwhile, at this G7 summit, Putin did something immediately following Trump going out and whining for Putin that I don't think anything at this point will convince Trump to just completely abandon his loyalty to Putin. But you might remember Trump was saying this.
Putin speaks to me. He doesn't speak to anybody else. He doesn't want to talk. Because he was very insulted when he got thrown out of the G8. As I would be, as you would be, as anybody would be. He was very insulted. And, I mean, he was thrown out by Trudeau, who convinced one or
Trudeau wasn't in office when this happened.
two people, along with Obama. He was thrown out. And he's not a happy person about it, I can tell you that. He basically doesn't even speak to the people that throw him out, and I agree with him.
So Trump was just doing Putin a solid, complaining that he should be in the G7. Why is he not? It should go back to being the G8, misstating that it was Trudeau who kicked Putin out, which he was kicked out because of his illegal annexation of Crimea, 2014. Trudeau didn't take office until 2015, but who cares? Why would the U.S. president know that? Reuters reports the United States condemns an attack overnight on Kyiv. State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce said Tuesday. And this right after Trump was defending Putin. Putin killed a U.S. citizen in Kyiv, confirming the death of a U.S. citizen in Ukraine. Quote, "We are aware of last night's attack on Kyiv, which resulted in numerous casualties, including the tragic death of a U.S. citizen. We condemn those strikes and extend our deepest condolences to the victims and to the families of all those affected," Bruce said. And Bruce declined to give further details out of respect for the family. Russia flattened a section of an apartment block in Kyiv on Tuesday, its deadliest attack on the Ukrainian capital this year. So one of his most deadly attacks, it ends up killing a U.S. citizen, an American. And I haven't heard, Tammy Bruce said some stuff as she was avoiding every question, but I have not heard Trump speak to this. Maybe I missed it, but I haven't heard Trump speak to this. So now Putin's responsible for another American dying, and he's still not escalating his rhetoric against Putin. Zelensky showed up right out. It was kind of funny. Trump scurried away, and then Zelensky came and sat where Trump was sitting in the room. In their little round table, but he went to the G7.
Again, for those who joined,
yeah, social media accounts post these videos a lot, and the official accounts for different governments will. What is this for? It was just 17 seconds of them walking to different places. Here's a walking compilation. All right. Happy he's there, though. And that's where things stand there. Share your thoughts in the comments. A reminder, we do have a live show. You've seen the graphic pop up in Austin. That is July 5th. It's going to be off the hook.